Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Baller Pod. Today we have the usual guests in Liban and mm, Edgar Davids. I'll call you Edgar Davids from now on. How are you two doing today?
I'm doing good.
Not
I'm
too
doing
bad.
good. Good week. Good weekend. You know, Hershey's guy Kamaru Usman got knocked the hell out. Oh, he didn't get knocked out. He got beat. But you know, as I said already, once you're on a losing streak, it's hard to get back to it, and it was proven. Other than that, yeah, the sports this week was good. Sorry.
Of course it was. Well, what about you, Edgar Davids?
Not too bad. I think seeing United in this situation this makes me more happy than ever. So yeah, United suffering and I'm happy.
United, we won.
Yeah,
I mean, okay.
it's I
Okay.
know you're like eighth in the league, so
All right, so today we will talk about three games. We will be talking about the Chelsea Arsenal game, of course, that happened. The Liverpool Everton, so two derbies, and then a City Brighton, which I think is like an older brother, little brother, that City Brighton, the way they play. So, but we'll start off with the London derby against Chelsea Arsenal.
Uh,
Of course, everyone watched it. Huh?
Derby.
You
Come
didn't watch
on,
it?
man. Come on, Derby. What the Derby? What kind
Yeah,
of
they both live in London. It's a derby,
mate, mate. Okay, the other 20 London
bro.
teams are also
Fulham
derbies.
Spurs is a derby as well.
Well, that's a bit heated at least. This is the most pathetic derby I've seen, but carry on.
Okay, well, how did you find the game?
Pretty good to be fair. It was pretty good. I thought Chelsea played well for probably 70% of the game, 80%. I thought they were very compact. They limited Arsenal to very few chances. I thought Arsenal looked clueless, but I think that was down to a lot the fact that Chelsea four in midfield of Gallagher, Cole Palmer, Enzo, and Caicedo. You know, that really limited Arsenal. I thought a lot of those Arsenal players looked lost. I thought Declan Rice up until the goal was probably one of the worst players on the pitch. Fortunately, that goal has saved him from have nobody talking on TikTok. But well, who else? I thought Jorginho was
X,
awful.
X, not Twitter.
Oh, sorry,
X.
my bad. Sorry, my bad. XX.
Come on, Twitter.
I thought Jorginho was woeful. I thought Zinchenko was also woeful. I thought
He was.
both centre backs were just panicking every time the ball was getting near to them. And even the goalkeeper, the goalkeeper who Hirsch said was an upgrade on David, what's his name? Ramsdale. Uh, doesn't look like it. Every game I've watched him, he just looked shaky, and it's cost him a lot of few goals, not a lot, but a few goals, and he should have cost him a third on yesterday if it wasn't for Cole Palmer. And yeah, I remember I
Maybe
was
even a fourth.
yeah, to be fair, yeah, and I
That
I
Jackson
remember
chance. Yeah.
I remember uh before he signed, and Hirsch was gassing him, and he was saying this guy is going to be elite. He was talking about his cross claim. He was talking about his distribution. Hirsch is not talking about him anymore. I wonder why. I'm just saying. I thought, this is what I specifically said, and this is proven to be right now. I said by having two supposed number ones, this is going to cause a conflict, and because Dav Ramsdale is the media darling, he's English, blah 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 blah. They're gonna say, and Arteta drops him, and the moment Dav Raya has a stinky moment or a shaky moment, they're gonna be on to Arteta, and they're gonna say that Ramsdale should be starting, Ramsdale should be starting, Ramsdale should be starting, and this has already begun. And I've seen certain sections of the fan base say, you know what, Ramsdale should be starting. I don't know why they dropped him, but and I think this is going to continue throughout the season. And yeah, how I see this going, I think Ramsdale leaves in winter, when January transfer, if he stays to be number two, if he continues being number
Uh,
two. Let Hesh respond to that.
okay. Go ahead.
Is that right?
well, respond to David Raya.
Yeah.
And so I didn't watch much of the Chelsea game
Okay.
because I checked out Arsenal, so I don't really watch Arsenal too much. But
That's
based
not
off
true.
David Raya and let's say what was the one thing you said about crosses, right?
Yeah.
And conceded a lot of goals. So statistically, he's
Yeah.
the second best keeper this league based off clean sheets, and only Sam Johnson's got more than him.
I can see
So
why, because he's so
if you're
far
gonna
off his
really
load.
judge him based off goals conceded,
Okay.
but if you're gonna say goals conceded, he's got the second best clean sheet in the league, so that's totally wrong. And another one saying what high crosses claimed and played from the back. And okay, that Ramsdale was making similar mistakes as well. And let's talk about Ramsdale against Southampton when he costed the league, and Ramsdale against a few other teams I can probably name, not from my top of my head, but a few teams. But generally, I think Raya is definitely an upgrade. Is he a massive upgrade? Not a massive upgrade as I
Nah.
thought initially he would be. He's just like what 2% upgrade. But again, he's on loan, so at the end of the day, we can always make him go back to Brentford.
Let me say something. Is he, to me, what it seems to me is he's so shaky on the ball. And I think that's because to me, a lot of it is down to the fact that at Brentford, he was not required to be that type of person who would pass through the lines. He'd always try to chip it into long balls to the fullbacks and that. And because of that, people have thought, oh, he's great with his feet. And I don't think that's it. And it's a bit different
And
when
also
you're
him at
chipping
Brentford,
it.
it was just basically
Yeah.
him at Brentford, yeah, it was just basically like him booting it long and then Tony like controlling it down and like that's how
Yeah,
they would play.
to Tony, or it would be to the fullbacks, basically, or
Yeah.
the wing backs. And this is where he's prepared. Also, the fact that I think, am I wrong in saying the goalkeeping coach is also, we used to be Dad Raya's goalkeeping coach at Brentford. Am I wrong
Brentford,
in
yeah.
saying? Yeah. I think that's had a part of play. I think the fact that Ramsey has not made like such a massive mistake this season, I don't know. Just I thought that's wrong that he dropped him basically. I thought, to me, it felt
It's
like
funny you say that because
not a massive mistake.
carry on, sorry.
But yeah,
Yeah, I was saying about the goalkeeping assistants. It's funny you say that because the Chelsea goalkeeping assistant was Robert Sanchez's one back in Brighton when he was there.
honestly, yeah. I don't know. I feel with Ramsey,
But
I
yeah,
even said with Raya, I was like, this guy, he's too short. He's too short to be. To me, when I look at him, he doesn't fill the goal up. And I thought the goal, it looked so wrong because he did not even look close to getting it. Even if he'd grown another like 2 or 3 inches, I don't think he would have saved as well. Too sure of a
it
goalkeeper,
was
to be
just his
honest.
positioning for that one, man.
No, but even bro, the freaking goal is not that big. It's not huge. And the fact that he didn't even get nowhere near it, I'm just saying. I'm not
Yeah.
convinced by him. I am genuinely not convinced
All
by
right, so
him.
enough of our downfall. Enough of our
Okay.
downfall. We came back 2-2. Okay. Our goalkeeping mistake from Robert Sanchez and a brilliant cross from Saka for Trossard to hit it through that. Uh, it wasn't one of our best games, but I think for us to get a point away from that, I would say it was a good game from us.
I thought
Yeah. And also massive shout out to Conor Gallagher. I know we're talking about a lot of Arsenal here, but I thought from what I could see from Twitter and I
massive
could
shot.
read from other people, Conor Gallagher was quite good. He had an assist and had Jorginho in the pocket. Like just covered him whenever he was making passes. And definitely Chelsea's best player this season. As I said, if he played for Real Madrid, he would have just got the same amount of lights as Jude Bellingham. And this is how highly I rate Conor Gallagher. But again,
Okay.
you just keep disrespecting him.
Massive shout out to Enzo, by the way. I thought he was fantastic, and I thought he was one of the two best players on the pitch. I think he was so good on the ball, so composed. He made Declan
I would
Rice
have
look
said
like a
Cole
punk.
Palmer was up there with him as
Yeah,
well.
that's why I said one of two. Paul Palmer was one.
One of two.
Okay.
So Conor
Enzo
Gallagher
was
is not part of your two.
Kyle Palmer was T1. Enzo was T2. So I
Okay.
thought
By the way, I do have like Chelsea fans, and all of them are telling me Conor Gallagher is the best player this season. But Liverpool is a United fan.
not
Is telling
Thiago
me
Silva.
Enzo Fernandez, who hasn't yet. How many games has he won this Premier League season? It's like 2 games, and he
Played
cost 100 million. Declan Rice outshone and like scored a goal, and nothing like if out of all the 100 million players, it was Declan Rice that really showed up that game with a goal,
Mm-hmm.
and that shows a lot with Arsenal invested in Declan Rice.
this is
Also,
Hirsch has
Still unbeaten
become
this season, so that's good to know.
Yeah.
Hirsch has become what he's hated. He would never rate players based on goals, and that's what exactly what he's doing with Declan Rice. Declan Rice, apart from the goal, had an awful game, and that left midfield position that he was playing was not working at all. He didn't know what he was doing, and because of a lucky mistake from Robert Sanchez, that's all of a sudden glossed over his performance.
Don't get me wrong. Okay, that
He was
was
awful. He
a
was
bad pass from
awful.
Robert Sanchez, but the shot was difficult as well.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
no, no,
Like
Thank
no,
you.
no, no.
it
Thank
I
hit
you.
don't
the
want to hear
side
it.
net.
First time
I
as
don't want to hear it.
well.
I do not, bro. He was nowhere near the goal. He had basically an open goal. Just because he hit it so hard and so wide, it looks good. But he could have placed it easily if he even like put less power into it. I thought it was just a decent goal.
We could say the
Robert
same
Sanchez,
thing about Robert Sanchez against not Robert Sanchez, Araya when he passes to Palmer. He could have shot that first time, but he
no,
didn't.
but
Yep.
that no, he couldn't pass. He smashed that Copa. Come on.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I think Robert
Yeah, true,
Sanchez
true, true.
passed
Let
it.
let
He
him live it.
passed
Also,
it.
bias is coming out, man.
Exactly. I thought Hirsch's favorite player, Odegaard, was awful. I thought not even the fact that he what was missing is the fact that whenever he got on the ball, he just kept losing it. Yeah,
It wasn't one of his best games,
he
I
was,
would
he
say.
was nah, I think it's the worst in a long while. To be fair, I think it was one of his worst, probably since I don't know Brighton, maybe Brighton away, Brighton at home. Sorry, last season.
Maybe,
Yeah. But yeah, what do you
maybe.
lot think as a from an Arsenal perspective? What did you think, Mo? Like any of the
I bet
players
I
you
said
thought?
like coming back from any Arsenal players. I mean, coming back from a 2-0 down to a 4-2 draw was brilliant. I would say the substitutes Arteta has done the past couple games have really helped. I would say someone as Zinchenko for Tomiyasu was a big one in my opinion.
Yeah, I
Like
thought. Yeah, yeah,
Tomiyasu really did well in that
yeah.
left back position, yeah. And also from Jesus to Nketiah, I would say like Jesus likes to come down, like collect the ball, but I like how Nketiah he just likes running towards the box, like just wants that
Yeah.
chip through ball. He almost had a chance against Thiago Silva, but then it just went wide. But I would say we played a decent game, and
Is
of
it
course, the
quick? Quick question.
the person we didn't get in last January, we scored, didn't it?
Quick question. Do you enjoy the style of football also play?
It's not as electric as it was last season, but it's decent. Okay, right now we're not playing the style that we played last season.
To me, it feels like it's easier for the opponents to deal with you now. I know he's trying to change it so it doesn't become predictable, but I feel like it's taken an edge off your game. I think you're too one-sided in my opinion. You're always going towards the right-hand side. And because of the fact that you got Declan Rice, who's not really a left central. He does play, but he's not comfortable in that position. You're focusing all the way, always on the right-hand side. I don't know. And it's become a bit lopsided.
I mean, I would say having Jorginho that DM for that game, I did not agree with. I would have expected
I see the
Arteta to put Partey in that position.
I see the rationale in the fact that you probably will have a lot of the possession, so he's probably one of the best at just keeping the ball and taking balls over. And obviously, Tom Partey is not fully match fit as well, so he couldn't really start. But yeah, let's
I
talk
get
about
that, but
Chelsea.
Jorginho likes to, stay
Yeah,
deep. I get it, but
yeah.
then also Zinchenko likes to play that deep position as well. So having them two in that same position, I didn't like it. So that's why I
True,
would
true,
say
true, true.
for
They're
that
too
game,
similar.
it's either you don't play your. That's why he subbed off Zinchenko
Yeah.
in that regard.
Did you see his face afterwards? Did you see
No, what
Zinchenko's?
what happened?
Oh, he looked pissed. Did you see Ash? The face on the bench? Oh, he was fuming. He had his hood up and everything. He was just not. Yeah. But yeah, I
All
thought,
right, well,
talking of Chelsea, I think let's give Chelsea a bit of props. I thought that was probably their best performance of the season. I thought they looked comfortable at what 2-0. Didn't look like conceding at all. I thought also were losing a bit of legs. I thought Raheem Sterling played well. I thought Cucurella was probably top three. I know I'm saying top three, but I thought Cucurella really locked down Saka. And yeah, there's
I
not
mean,
much.
Saka's just coming back from injury, like a slight sprain, but
He does get
he
kicked a
did
lot.
lock him down for most of the game. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would say Colwell was very shaky at the back
yeah.
for Chelsea.
He did look shaky. He just
Yeah.
Thiago Silva. Oh, sorry. I must admit, there was a lot of good, but Thiago Silva. Wow. At
That
37
top
to
two, yeah.
I keep there's that many good. It's just the fact that they had a clowning goal that just ruined the whole thing for them. But yeah, like Thiago Silva, wow. I'd say, well, how does he 37, 38? Wow.
39.
It looks always to me, it looks like the best centre back out there, easily by hands down.
All right, well, that was Chelsea Arsenal. Well done. Nice chat, lads. That was very civilized. I like that. So next game was Liverpool Everton Merseyside derby. Liverpool came out with a 2-0 win. Uh, Hershey, watch highlights, seen the game?
I watched 0 minutes of that game, unfortunately.
0 minutes.
I
Liver.
watched. Oh yeah, I watched it. Uh, replay, maybe. I don't, honestly, it's one of the worst officiated games I've seen in my life. Wow, the inconsistency in refereeing was
Hmm.
abysmal. What I know, it was like whenever Everton player made a foul, the referee came away with yellow card, yellow card. He just booking them, yeah. Whenever there's a Chelsea player, no, not Chelsea, sorry, Liverpool player,
Liverpool.
he wouldn't book him. He wouldn't book him. And I remember Ashley Young, I think he made just literally two challenges, straight yellows. No, not even like a warning, no nothing. I thought the second was such a soft one. And what really annoyed me was the fact that uh, Ashley Young was on a yellow card, booked him, said, you know what, no, I'm not having it. He didn't even give him a warning, nothing, just straight yellow. Kanate does a worst challenge and doesn't get a yellow card. And I'm like, how?
He was already on a yellow
Exactly. Exactly. He
for
should have
that
been
for
sent
that. So
off.
yeah, he should have got sent off. Yeah.
And it was at 0-0 as well. Just honestly, it's just consistency is what drives me mad. It was the same game. And you know what? You know when people say, "Oh, what's that saying?" Where is that they say, "Oh, it will equal out." You know when it says, "Oh, their decisions will equal out." I think they do this on purpose. I think they do on purpose. They're like, "Oh shit, we've screwed Liverpool over from the Spurs game. We're gonna get them back. Don't worry. We'll give them a game. We'll give them a game." And that's how they do this. Yeah. Crazy man. Yeah, yeah. What else would I say? Oh,
But yeah,
I I thought Everton
another
played.
Salah penalty.
Yeah. I thought Liverpool played well. I thought Everton for till the sending off were okay. I thought they were causing Liverpool a bit of a problem, but it wasn't that much. I thought Szoboszlai played great. Luis Diaz was 50-50 in the fact that he would do great things, but his decision making was awful. Salah looked awful as well up until the goal, but obviously he scored the two goals, so he's probably man of the match. That's how football goes nowadays. Yeah, not much really. No, did you watch the game?
Yeah, it was just a complete domination by Liverpool. It was just a complete domination by Liverpool. I'm just refreshing the stats right here, and I'm just seeing 26 shots, six on target, which ain't that good, and 78% possession from Liverpool. It was just a complete domination by them, but they didn't really make a lot out of their chances from a 10-man Everton side, which I thought they would just slap them, but
They did cause
they
trouble. They
they
did cause
they
a bit
did
of
their
trouble.
business
Yeah.
a bit, but I was from my opinion, I was expecting a lot more. I mean, I have them winning the league, so I expect a lot more from them.
Yeah. I thought Canali looked shaky as well. One thing I must say, it was such a blatant yellow. Yeah, it should have been a sticker. It's the fact that Jurgen Klopp a minute later just hooks him off. It's just yeah.
Mm,
I felt the officiator was a main talking point of the game. There was not much going on. Yeah.
I would say Pickford has one of the saves of the season from that Harvey Elliott shot. If
Oh
you saw
yeah,
that,
yeah. I saw that. I saw that. It was yeah. Not much. It was did you notice the atmosphere was horrible? I don't know if it's because it was an early kickoff, but it was dead silent for most of the game.
It was yeah, it was they've had a few early kickoffs recently.
I know, but it's
I think
just
it's
I don't
because
know.
the stadium's being
Oh
renovated
yeah,
on a
yeah, yeah.
certain
But
section that
bro, it was dead
Oh yeah.
silent. Like first half, dead silent. The whole half, dead silent. Not much, nothing.
well, do
Just
you know
nothing.
they do up the microphone at Anfield. They do up that microphone and maybe that section is where the microphone is actually placed and
So you're
well,
saying
now it's not functioning properly there.
yeah, that's what I see. Yeah, but I don't know. From this side, that was dead atmosphere. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, by the way,
Okay.
of
Well,
Liverpool? Do you think they're gonna be Chelsea, Man City's biggest rivals?
um, I think from the first 9 games of the season so far, I think this has been the closest it's been the past few seasons in terms of the amount of teams that have accumulated this much points. So I think so far it's a very tight title race. I would say City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs. I would say them for the main four,
Yeah.
unless yeah, I would just say them for the main four. Even Villa,
I
if they
must.
win today, they're only 1 point behind
Nah, they're just fake pretenders. But
Liverpool and Spurs.
yeah, but I will say
Yeah, you never
Liverpool.
know.
To be fair, Liverpool have ridden their luck a lot this season. If you really think about it, Newcastle they should have lost. They somehow scraped a win out. I don't know how they done it. Wolves they should have been 2-0 down if it wasn't for Cunha missing the easiest chances I've ever seen. And well, else? There was another game. West Ham missed sitters, as I said, really should have been a closer game than it was. So you probably easily could be looking at three other losses into the losses column, but they ride their luck. They have great firepower, but yeah, I'm saying on another day they'll be seeing along with us United. I'm saying. Mm.
Yeah, notable shout out as well to United as a title contender as well. As I said, it's a long race, and you know how I think there's a really common where there's about the sheep and then like giving the sheep some milk, something like that, where they say like United's like a sheep, and then there's like basically saying United are not in the race, but I think United might come through later on, in April.
Ha, ha,
Okay.
ha, ha, ha.
Listen, trust me.
Listen, I'll just try and think of one of your horror takes. You've had that many horror takes here, but yeah.
No, this will be a banger.
Okay, okay. Who did you
Okay.
say? Who did you say? Who did you say was winning the league? Arsenal. Did you say Arsenal? Who said Arsenal?
Me, no. See,
Oh.
you said
You said
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
You said Arsenal as well, bro. Don't forget about
I said Liverpool.
No, he said
that.
Liverpool.
No way was I the only one
That's
that
what I
picked
said.
Arsenal.
I said 3 weeks into the season. Yeah, let's do redo it. But you said you.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, no.
That's really we're redoing that at Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But moving
And
on.
final game to talk about is City Brighton. Big bro against little bro in my opinion.
Yep.
City came off with a 2-1 win. I wouldn't say a convincing win, but they did win in the end. Any of you man watched the game?
Yep, I did.
Go on, you start.
So the first like 20 minutes, City were just like on it, like they were just electric. Alvarez on fire this season. I don't know what the hell. He's like a hybrid 10/9, just somehow becomes an elite finisher. He's actually, I think, he's better finish sometimes like compared to Haaland. Even though Haaland this season missed so much glaring chances, Alvarez is like clinical. And some of his finishes are like, for example, the Newcastle game, top bags, clinical finisher, very like high IQ football player. Jeremy Doku, you know what? He's good, but at the same time, he's a bit predictable. He's got this like that body shake where he just tries to drop a shoulder, but sometimes it's so easy to read.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah,
He did. He
but
did.
other than
He did.
that,
He did put Milner on his arse basically.
Yeah, but then
yeah,
again,
yeah,
it's Milner though, man. He had no help whatsoever.
yeah.
But Joe cooked him. That's
And
how
also
good it is.
Rodri, man. Rodri's just a different beast, man. Like the way he just controls games. Yeah, I think
You
he's
said,
probably City's best player. I mean, he's even more important than De Bruyne. I think so, especially what he does, so
oh no,
specialized. And even De Bruyne's got the tricks and the the assist, but he's so good at what he does. And that City don't have a player like him, and no one can replicate him. And no one in the league can play like Rodri, personally. Even Caicedo and Enzo, these
There was an
guys.
argument
I
for
think
Partey
Rodri's
last
a
season,
different.
but we'll not talk about that.
Yeah. And in terms of how Livan says Enzo is the best passer in the league, I think Rodri's the best. Just some of his passes that he just plays, but just line breaking. So yeah, I think he's
It's
the best in the
crazy. It's
league.
crazy because when he came into the league, he was anything but that. He was a very safe passer. He would always do those
Yeah,
5-yard passes, but would never do those line break. Yeah, he's changed. He's changed.
He grows in confidence.
Yeah, because it
yeah,
was so obvious. Because when compared to Fernandinho would always do those passes, and
yeah,
when he came on, you could instantly see how basically safe it was there. Yeah,
yeah,
he's probably the best
yeah,
DM in the world right now. There's not much. There's not.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sadly, he's
No
not.
competition.
Ballon d'Or contender for sure.
What is this
Is he
world?
nominated?
What has this footballing world come to, man?
Yeah.
Freaking hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Ballon d'Or contender.
Well, they did win 2-1. I would say that it could have been 2-2. If
Yes.
Mitoma just dinked it over Ortega, which I was shocked about. They didn't play Edison. Is he injured or
I think
I
it could.
think
just rest?
It's just, yeah, because he's
yeah, I think
come
he's
from
been
the
like
Load
reserve.
man
normally,
Load
yeah.
management, NBA
Yeah,
load management. That's what they're
yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's come
I
from
was
Brazil.
they were very lucky to come out for a win. They were very lucky for that.
Yeah.
To be
They
fair,
could
it's
have a
one
few
of those.
chances.
It's one of those games. Especially was it coming after Arsenal game?
Yeah,
Yeah, two
2
losses
losses. Yeah,
in
Easily
a
could
row.
have been a banana deal. Basically, they could have easily slipped up. But to be fair, the only thing after the only thing most important after international break is a win.
Yep.
Teams don't play well after international break. They don't. They don't.
Yep.
So it's good that they came up with the victory.
yeah. Ansu Fati got his first goal of the season. It was a decent goal. It was
Yeah.
it was just a hit. That's all it was. Why you shake your head? He's a good player.
It's
Yeah,
nice. It's nice first goal this season.
is it not?
No, he scored at Villa.
Yeah. The
Did he?
consolation.
Yeah, he scored at
Yeah.
Villa.
Damn.
6-1
Yeah,
battering.
yeah.
My bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
listen. We ain't
Yeah.
been here for 3 weeks, man. It's been a while. I
Listen,
forgot.
I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you, but yeah.
Mm.
Anyone watch the United game?
Yeah.
Anyone watch the United game?
Playing
No.
football, man.
We were playing
Playing
football.
I
We
we're
were
watched
playing
playing
I,
football.
football.
I watched a bit of it, and I was watching the match of the day, and one thing that was interesting that uh was a Shearer pointed out was the fact that I think all the United attackers, so like Anthony, Martial, Rashford, Garnacho,
McTominay.
no, McTominay, they all have one goal between them in the Premier League, which I was stunned about.
Hoyland.
One. Yeah, Hoyland as well. One. That's crazy. And we played what, 6 games, 7 games? I don't know, 8 games, I
Yeah.
think.
N-
And
9.
looking at the chances we had against Sheffield United, it's clueless, man. I don't know. Somehow Maguire and
Listen.
Evans in 2023 in our lineup is crazy, man.
The good thing is the good thing
Maguire and
is
Evans. Oh.
you're winning, and the gap between
Six
you and
points, six
Arsenal
points,
and
six
City
points behind
is
City.
6 points.
6 points,
And that is, for me,
6 points.
listen, if you're playing crap and you're 6 points, only 2 losses, it's only 2 big games. Arsenal is at Liverpool, Arsenal is against City.
Okay.
It's halas, like you're on level points. So keep
Yeah,
grinding. Everyone has
that.
tough patches.
You know what's really
Also,
annoying?
to
You know what's grinding my
carry on,
gears
my
as
bad.
well. You know what's grinding my gears as well. If Garnacho was just an inch onside against Arsenal,
Mm.
an
Yeah.
inch.
That's so-called Big Ben Gabriel right then.
It's annoying, man. I'll tell you, it would have been different if
Also, I want to ask, the red card and the Kanji, will that make a difference for the United derby next week?
No,
Nah.
Nathan Ake came on
Stone's
straight,
back.
so he's an
Stone's is
upgrade.
back, isn't he? Stone's
Yeah.
back. Is
Yeah,
Ruben Diaz
he
back as
played.
well? Is Ruben
Is
Diaz
it?
injured?
Yeah, he's
It's
back.
cool, but
He's back. Yeah, he's
yeah,
not back, but I'm pretty sure he's not injured.
yeah.
Walker right back. Freaking Ake. Left, okay, left back. Yeah, that'll be okay. Especially bro. We've got. Hopefully, Casemiro will be out. Hopefully, so we don't have to see him on the Manchester derby.
Right, so we are now doing the predictions. Last week was a very no, but last one we're talking about last week. This week was it was a good one for all of us, but a couple of us got some correct
Do you want to know?
scores.
Do you want to know the marks for last week?
Do you mean this week or
Yeah, this week. So yeah, the week that just went past. Yeah, the game week that just went past.
yeah.
So obviously,
Let us know the total.
we're
Oof,
doing what it's 2-0 right now, isn't it?
2-1.
Who scored for West Ham? I checked 2-0. Who scored for West Ham?
And it was Bowen, Jared Bowen.
Straight after. Was it straight after?
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So I was just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
5 minutes after, yeah.
yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah.
Oh no
So
no 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 no! My prediction
what?
is 2-1. My prediction for Villa West Ham is 2-1. I'm on it, but I don't think it's gonna end there. But yeah. So far,
Come on, Villa.
I've got I've got five, basically 5 points. Hirsch is the most successful, and he's got 8 points, if I'm wrong. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 points. And Mo has 5 points. So yeah. And so far the lead is I'm on 43, Hirsch is on 44, and Mo is on 52. So yeah, crap. It's me, isn't it?
Sorry, what's the difference between first and
Did you hear me?
so can you answer it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear
so
you now. What's the difference between first and second?
so I'm on 43. Mohammed Hirsch is on 44.
43.
And Mohammed Ute
Okay.
is on 52.
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, getting close.
it's getting close. All right,
Had a good first few weeks.
we're catching. But yeah, let's carry on these predictions. Mo, what's the first game?
All right, so the first game is a Friday night game. Crystal Palace against Spurs, 8 o'clock kickoff with Palace at home. I
I
ain't going first.
Oh, let Levan go first.
No, I go first because I'm last.
Can we do? Can we do same predictions or no?
What do you mean? I
Nah,
don't know.
can we get the same score?
Nah,
I just wanna know.
nah. It's a low scoring affair, so nah.
Because we could in the chat.
Uh, nah. Let's do it now. Oh no, nah. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. So I'm going for Crystal Palace. I see. Surely they're gonna drop points at some point. If it was a Fulham game, if we've seen the Fulham game, I would have made a good judgment. But I feel they're gonna either drop on Monday or they're gonna drop on Friday. It's one of those games. They're gonna drop
Friday.
points. They're gonna drop points. The firepower, they can't continue to scrape wins. So I'm gonna say 1-0 Spurs. I think they're gonna drop points against Fulham. Can any of you note it down?
Oh, you want to know that?
Okay, yeah,
Give me
1-0
a sec.
Spurs. I'm noting it. Okay, yeah, carry on. I've noted it down, don't worry. Harsh,
Oh, you're doing it. All right, then.
what do you predict?
2-0 Spurs.
2-0 Spurs. Okay, Mo?
I've got a 1-0 Palace.
Interesting. Yo, I feel it. I feel
I'm gonna
that
be
as well.
different for this one.
Feel that as well. Was it 1-0 Palace? Yeah. What's the next game?
Yeah. Next game is Chelsea Brentford, early kickoff at 12:30 at the Bridge.
Chelsea at home. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yes.
Brentford have just got the mojo back. They were horrible to play against when they played against United. I'll say surely didn't. I don't think Chelsea are gonna have much goals in them. I'll go for a 1-1. Actually, I take it back. 2-1 Chelsea win.
No, you know
Nope.
the rules.
Nope.
Once
What?
you submit it, it's submitted.
Okay, fine.
Nah, you
1-1.
said it.
Okay, fine. 1-1. It's tough to call.
I'm saying 2-1 Chelsea.
Ah, ha, 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 ha,
Okay.
ha.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I've got a 2-1 Brentford.
2-1
Ooh.
Brentford.
I'm a bit different this week, you know. I'm a bit different this week.
Okay.
Well, for us, we got a win for Chelsea, we got a win for Brentford, and we got a draw. So one of us is coming out with something good.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the next game?
So next game is also Sheffield, Emirates home.
Oh, it's either 3-0 or 2-0. Arsenal don't score many goals, so that's the thing. I say 3-0 Arsenal.
Okay.
1-1.
Okay.
I swear to God, but even if they play against a non-league team, you never predict Arsenal win.
I'll guess my classic 3-1 Arsenal.
Okay. I'm gonna
Probably
predict
give them a
Sheffield
penalty.
United score. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, 3-1 Arsenal.
Yeah. Next game is Bournemouth versus Burnley. Bournemouth home at the Vitality Stadium, which is always the stadium that I use at pro clubs.
Bournemouth. Was it Bournemouth? Bournemouth Burnley.
Burnley.
Oh my!
Yes, sir.
What a horrible game that is. 2-0 Bournemouth. Yep, 2-0 Bournemouth.
This is gonna be a draw. 2-2.
Okay.
2-2.
Not a bad shot.
1-0 Burnley.
1-0 Burnley.
Again, different variation this week.
Yep.
What's
It
next
might
game?
go so well for me. Next game is Wolves versus Newcastle at Wolves' Molineux Stadium.
I see this. For some reason, I'm smelling Wolves win. I don't see Newcastle winning. They've come off a Champions League
Okay.
win as well. I go for a 2-1, 2-1 Wolves win.
I'm gonna say 2-1. 2-1 Newcastle. I was gonna say 2-1 Wolves, but 2-1 Newcastle.
Just I don't see it's. You think they're gonna recover well from
It could go two ways. 2-1 Newcastle or 2-1 Wolves or a draw.
Okay, Mo.
Got a 3-0 Newcastle.
They're away
That's
from
brave.
home.
It
By
is
the way.
brave.
That is brave. You wanna make the thing as tight as possible. I respect it. I respect it.
Oh, yeah. Give the viewers what they want, innit?
Yeah.
Next game is Sunday now. West Ham Everton at the London Stadium.
I've just realized what's the big game this week. Shit. It's already the Manchester derby. Crap. Oh, we're gonna get pummeled. But yeah, carry on. Sorry, what was the thing? I was thinking,
West Ham Everton.
why are you now not playing on Saturday? West Ham, Everton.
Yep.
1 second, I just want to see the West Ham score right now. That's okay.
Still 2-1.
2-1.
Still 2-1, dude.
Yeah, still 2-1.
2-0 West Ham. Yeah.
So annoying. It's so annoying.
Also, you can't
West Ham are
judge it.
coming from a Europa League, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Everton win. 2-1 Everton.
Okay. Also, you can't steal Mohamed's answer.
That's what I mean. He's ahead. I'm ahead of him this week, so can't do any copy and pasting.
I have got a 1-0 West Ham.
Interesting. What's the next game?
Right, next game it is Aston Villa versus Luton at Villa Park.
Okay. I don't think it's going to be a comfortable game. They're coming off Thursday night. 3-0 Aston Villa, I think.
2-0.
Luton are that bad.
2-0
I don't
Villa.
expect it. 2-0. Okay.
3-1 Villa.
3-1 Villa.
It's in the chart.
Yeah. You took my score, man. I was gonna say 2-0.
Okay.
And next game it is Brighton against Fulham at the Amex Arena. Stadium, not arena.
Was it Brighton?
Brighton, Fulham.
2-0 Fulham. 2-0 Brighton on me.
Yes. So, and
So,
I'm gonna say a draw of
draw.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Karen, Mel, can you pick quickly?
3-0 Brighton.
3-0 Brighton. Okay. What's the
And
next
next
game?
game, penultimate game, it is Liverpool versus Forest at
2 3-1 Liverpool.
So annoying. 2-0 Liverpool.
Okay, Mel.
2-1
Yeah,
has already been said.
so like no, he said 31. My bad. No, I said 31.
2-1 Liverpool?
To 2-1 Liverpool. 2-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
And the last game is United Derby
Who's at home?
with United home. No, United Derby, Manchester Derby.
2-0 Man City.
Wow. You don't believe in your
Shocking,
team?
yeah, absolutely shocking.
No.
You did win your last game against them, but
Doesn't
okay.
matter. We're not winning.
2-1 Manchester United to close the gap to 30 points.
Okay. Mel?
2-1 City.
2-1 City.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a good shout as well.
And that is all the predictions done. Thank you for joining. Well, technically it is your podcast, but thank you for letting me host again this week. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. That is all. And see you guys again. I can't even say it next week because it's whenever. See you guys whenever.
Take care.
Whenever
Bye.
top left is
Bye.
available.
Whenever top list is available.
No problem. You lot were on holiday last time, by the way. You need to chill with that.
All right.
Take care.